All right, Lonnie, what's up, man?
Yes, sir. How you?
See, normally when we're chatting, it's over the phone
I know,
or
right?
as opposed to in person.
Or we're hosting together.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I've never been on this side of you, so I don't know
That's
what to
true.
expect.
What was it? Was it the it was the gospel event? It was y'all were doing the McDonald's gospel tour.
At
But
the Kennedy
then
Center.
they did. It was at the Kennedy
It
Center.
was at the Kennedy Center.
And that was a trip because Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. I ran to her at the Houston Texans game. I remember I busted her that night. I ran her at the Houston Texans game, and she says, "Hey, I want you to attend. I want you to do something to attend this gospel event we have in that."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, no sweat." I just sends an email. All of a sudden, I get to run a show. I was like, "I'm sorry."
Oh, really? You didn't know?
I was like, hold up. I said, I'm sorry. At what point did I agree? Did I agree I was emceeing and I was doing something? And like, oh yeah. And so that's why I was killing them the whole night. I was like, hold up. Somebody gonna pay for my parking. I'm like, y'all gonna sit here. I said, I ain't getting paid to do this. I said, that's literally how it's.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I was killing her all night. I was cracking. I was cracking. Her people like, Roland, you cold. I said, first of all, I ain't gonna pass up the joke. So I'm just letting y'all know right now. So that's what happened.
I love it.
That's what happened.
I love it. Now I get it.
It literally was just, hey, we having this event. We'd love for you to attend. I get to run a show in an email. I was like,
that's funny. It sounds like her though.
I'm like, where this come from?
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, you did your thing, boy.
Oh, man, look, that was fun. That was fun doing it. Cause church folk just too uptight. And I sometimes you just got to go ahead and just go in on church folk.
That's why I host like I do, man.
Man,
just let's have a good time. Let's laugh. Let's joke. And it's ebbs and flows. You follow the spirit where it leads. But you don't have to be ultra deep from the word hello.
Bruh, I'm like, can y'all loosen up?
Right,
That's why I was just scoring on everybody. They were like, this boy lost his mind up here.
Right.
They were like, we ain't gonna bite this fool back. I said, I don't care.
It was a good look though.
Oh yeah. And I mean, great talent, all of that. So this is the 15th year.
15th year, yeah.
And so, how many years have you done it?
7.
7.
Yeah, this started with me coming in to fill in for the host. Erica Campbell had gotten sick. And they came to Philly, and Hoyt, who was the producer, said, can you come in and just do Philly for us until she gets better? And I said, yeah, I'll come in. I'm supposed to do one show. And then 7 years later,
man, you just took Erica's job.
We
You took Erica's job.
You crazy.
Yeah, you probably told us, see, don't get sick. See what happens when you get sick?
You know what? You better go and work out and take your medicines and all of that, because somebody's always ready.
Hey, always ready.
Yeah.
Always ready.
It's been an immense blessing, though, Doc. It's been a real good ride.
So, I mean, obviously, normally you're doing it and you've got audience and you're dealing with people. Obviously, this year is different. But I tell people this all the time. Michael Collier and I had this conversation. And people really don't understand. Not everybody can host an MC. People don't understand that they sit at home and they think, man, I can do that. It's not an easy thing.
It is not. And many people get it confused that when they see you sing or perform, because you do that well, that you will translate onto radio or to hosting just as well. And it's 2 different vibes, Doc.
Right.
2 completely different vibes.
Yeah. Well, first of all, whether you can sing, whether you can act or whatever, it's just not the same. And so, look, there are people I know who are actors who can't give a speech to save their life.
And don't want to. Scares them to death.
And you should have gone like, what are you doing? Because because they're not used to that. Where others, some people can handle it. And so I just tell people all the time, and then you have the people who assume, and like, I'm sure you dealt with this, there are people who assume, well, now I don't know if Lonnie or Roland should host, let's get a comedian. Well, not every comedian can host.
Right.
See, that's the thing that people, you have to understand stuff crashes, you got to understand you got to stretch, you got to understand you got to be quick, you got to be able to quickly segue from one to the other, how to get in, how to get out.
And a host can be funny and not be a comedian.
There you go.
I may not be a stand-up comic, but you're going to crack up if
Right.
I'm hosting the show
That's my
because we're
point.
just going to have a good time.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So the ability to blend all of that together.
It's a lot.
What has been the craziest moment all these years you've been hosting where stuff just, and you had to, it was just the craziest. There's always a story.
You know, it's a lot of them too,
come
right?
on now. There's always a story.
Well, I can't remember what city we were in, but I have a tendency to go into the audience.
Right.
And do what I call a talent show, because if we're in church, most of the time,
right,
the best singers are in the audience.
Right.
So I'll go into the audience and just have somebody sing. And this one day, this man decided that he was going to try it, and he started singing. He was a mess, but I made the mistake of giving him the mic to sing. Do you know that man walked away from me?
Versus holding it?
Yes,
no,
exactly.
Lonnie,
you already know.
Lonnie, that's the first rule of hosting.
Don't give up your mic.
The first rule of hosting is you do not give up. This is what I do when I host. I like, look at here. Put your hands in your pocket.
Right.
Put them behind your back. I said, if you touch the mic, I'm going to smack your hand.
Yep.
I don't need your help.
When I tell you that man walked away from me and you could see me chasing him around.
He walked away?
He wanted to finish his song. I was like,
it was so bad. And you were like, bruh.
It was bad.
Mike, bruh.
It was
Mike.
bad.
Wow.
It was bad. And that's the last time I've ever given up a mic. Yeah, we're going to fight over it.
I tell
I'm going to keep it.
Put your hands down. Put your hands down. Behind your back.
It gets crazy.
I tell them, assume the position.
Because when the lights go on, if people are not normally on stage,
right,
that's something that clicks into them. So they go into their shower mode, or when they're at home by themselves holding a brush, they go into that mode, and it's a wrap.
Rule, don't ever give. Whether it's Q&A or I'm moderating something, you know, I'll be on stage and they'll say, well, we got mics on the floor. I said, no. I said, no, take the microphones away. I'm going to walk around.
Yeah.
I said, no, we ain't doing that.
Otherwise, it
can
be chaos.
They're going to be there 15 minutes. Nope, we ain't doing it.
That is the truth.
So, okay, did you ever have a moment where something happened when an artist and you had to stretch and something happened back, so not with the audience, but something happened with the production, and it was like, we don't know how long it's going to take, so you got to go out there and keep this audience awake.
Stretching for me is easier for me, especially in church, because you know you can just do church stuff. When you can walk out in the audience or ask somebody a question or that kind of thing, that's easy for me.
Well, I like to make church folk uncomfortable. You know, I'm gonna talk about their hats.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
I'm gonna sit here and write. And then sometimes we were at the MLK. It was 2018 MLK. It was the 50th anniversary commemoration of assassination. And so same thing. They were like, okay, the next speaker not here, so stretch. I was like, so Bishop Blake, they came in and seated. And I was sitting there and I was like, how many people with Bishop Blake? I'm looking at all these people who walk with Bishop Blake, and I was like, Bishop Blake, glad to see you. I said, but you got more people than Jesus had disciples. They were like, oh my God, he just said
kind of stuff, because it's real.
He just said that. I was like, what? They were like, Roland. I was like, I know that was Bishop Blake, but they got all like, you shouldn't.
I don't understand that.
Look, this is my plot. Everybody get hit. Especially
if you're in the first 5 rows.
Everybody get hit.
And I can see you.
Everybody get hit. Your titles, this is my philosophy with the MC. Tell me, do you handle this? When you the MC, everybody, no title, don't matter what your title is, you might get hit.
It's fair game. It is fair game. And you get your best material from the audience.
So, okay, all right. So give me an example of a prominent person who you just scored on and just had them cracking up laughing.
It had to have been Patty.
Oh, okay.
And this was during the years when she had the high hair, iron hair.
Right.
Yeah, so she came in.
She had them plates shooting out of her head. Yeah.
She came in and they set her in the front, and I was like, now can't nobody else in this room see now, right? So it's just me and you in here right now, because can't nobody else see around nothing you got on your head. Patty hollered. She hollered. But people love that kind of stuff. It's real.
Right. But you know what? It's always the organizers of stuff.
That's them.
Like, I did an event during CBC, and they left the awards.
Why?
I don't know, the awards didn't arrive in time.
Oh, they left the actual
The
statues,
actual
you mean? Oh, okay,
awards.
gotcha.
Fair game to me. I was like, because Mike explained to me how we got an awards program.
Well,
We ain't
no.
got no awards. I was like, really? And then wait a minute. It was the Detroit event. I said, so we got all these automaker companies. Could nobody drive the awards from Detroit? Dog, I am killing them. Killing them. I'm talking about, but killing them. The audience is just ruined.
Yeah.
We had a break, go back in the break. The guy, the organizer, he's like, well, could we not mention the fact that, that we forgot the awards? I was like,
And went right out there and did it.
Went right back out and said, let me tell y'all what they just told me in the back.
I can't get away with that. I cannot. You have a different level.
Wait a minute. They had these blinged out lanyards. They were real flashy. I was like, hey, bring me 5 of them lanyards. These are gonna be the awards for the night. I said, I'm gonna put it on each one to honor it, bruh. Look, but see, that's a radio thing. You go with the bit.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
And see, most people don't understand
Absolutely.
that. But in radio, when something happens, you got a co-host, whatever, you're like, yo, you got to go with the bit. Like, you can't get, no, Lonnie, I didn't do that. Fool, go with the bit. The whole point is the bit is for the audience.
And especially when it's live radio, you can't clean it up. It's out there. The best thing to do, because your audience knows when you're trying to clean something else up, or when something needs to be cleaned up. Just like I hate when people walk out on stage and whisper to me, as if nobody else sees you walk out here and whisper something to me. Just tell me what you want to know. It's not a secret.
See.
Clearly, I'm going to turn around and say what you just said.
Right, precisely.
Right.
And see, me, I'll be like, you couldn't send a text?
Right, right.
I got my phone.
As a matter of fact, you say it. Just tell me what you want to know.
You couldn't send a text? Now the church people do this all the time. They pass more notes. And I'm like, if y'all pass me one more note, I'm like, somebody should have taken care of this early in the script.
Right.
Stop passing these notes up here. I'm just gonna start just making up stuff that's on the notes. I did that one time. I just started making up like, y'all, they just passed me another note. I just started making up stuff.
So you just started lying.
Yeah, I thought.
I'm through with you. Roland said, I'm in the church and I'ma just start lying.
Dude, just like y'all want to keep passing me notes? All right.
I love it.
I'ma just say, well, I did. Okay, the one that I did lie this one dinner, cause you know black people love shout outs.
Yeah.
Black people love shout outs. I never said, Lonnie, when you go shout my mama out.
Absolutely.
Shouting your mama out? Why am I?
Right.
Like, really? So, man, we're doing this dinner. Dude sent me a text. He said, man, let you know I'm here. And again, for me, it's a bit. Everything is a bit. So I just said, I was like, you know what, black people? I said, everybody want to shout out. I said, I have a phone like, so-and-so just sent me a text. They here.
Oh, you read that in the mic?
Yes. So then there were other people who were in the audience who were here. I was like, well, so-and-so.
We doing this.
I said, they here too. And the room was just cracking up laughing. Now they sitting over there like, I did not send him a text. I did not send him a text. And so I just started adding people. Like, yeah, table 38.
You know
so-and-so, so-and-so. Dude, I just started, and I just started hitting 8, 10 people. I was like, yeah, they want to shout out too. I said, I said, how y'all table doing? Oh, dude, again.
Everything they do though is fair game.
Hey,
though.
everything fair
really
game.
Is fair game.
We gonna swing on you.
Yeah.
And because the whole point is, and this is how I look at it, and tell me if you operate the same way. You sat in the audience many times and were bored out of your mind.
Yeah.
So my philosophy is, I want somebody like me hosting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I walk away, like, man, we were there 3 hours, but I
had a good time.
Had a good time. That's the whole point.
Yes. That's one of the things that I like about this McDonald's tour is while we are raising money for the Ronald McDonald House Charities and doing such a great job around the country, it doesn't come like we are only there to ask you for money.
Right.
You know, the gospel music, the energy, the vibe, all of that is wrapped around why we're there, but it gives you a twofold. You can donate and you can leave there better than the way you came.
Got it.
And you cannot beat a situation like that for free,
Right.
Roland.
Right. Can't beat free.
I mean, we're bringing everybody who is top-notch everything in the gospel music industry, and so it's not like this is just B, C, D roll artists. You're getting the best of the best for absolutely nothing.
See, now I'm gonna get you in trouble here. So, okay, we're about to play a little game here. So you have the
quit
best.
already.
You got you got the best of the best all here.
Okay.
All the people here.
All right.
But you got to pick one. Okay, here's what happens. Okay, we ain't got much time. Things change. You got all these singers, and Lonnie is responsible. Only one person can entertain the audience. Who are you picking?
And
you only got one.
Across the whole gamut of artists?
No, this year's lineup.
This show.
This year's lineup. You can only pick Lonnie. They say, Lonnie, look, you got to pick Lonnie. We only got time for one artist. You got to, and all the artists are standing there in front of you.
I'm not doing this.
No, Lonnie, you got to pick one. Lonnie, you got to pick one. You got to pick one.
Think that I'm about to do that?
You got to pick. Look.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sing myself. I'll just sing
myself.
No,
that's not part of the rules.
How you making up rules?
Because you're not one. Because you're not one to entertain us.
I am
you the
one
host.
of the entertainers.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I sing and host.
Nope. You the host.
You the host.
Nope.
I perform
How long was your set?
10 minutes.
Nope. That's your MCing set. Nope. You ain't want to sing it. You got to pick. We got James Fortune, Yolanda,
for Pete's
we
sake.
got Donald Lawrence, we got the Walls, we got Summers. Did I miss anybody?
That's who I would pick.
Who?
Summers.
Why?
Because she is new to the game. She has a bigger passion for what's happening right now because of her win from Sunday Best.
Right.
And the rest of them don't have anything to prove. So let her do and get more acclimated to, and get people acclimated to her. They can see another side of her. They know everybody else. Mm-hmm. So just let her do it. Done. Don't tell me I didn't get out of that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I didn't get out of that.
He's like, oh, I'm glad he brought her name
I'm glad
up.
you mentioned it.
I'm glad he mentioned her name.
You gave me the out, baby. And what's better is she can actually do it because the girl can go.
Right.
So it's a win-win.
All right. So I got another one for you.
Oh, this game's still going?
Yeah, I got another. Right. Look, I'm the host.
I don't like this.
I'm the host.
Okay.
I'm the host. So
I'm the guest.
This ain't your show.
I'm the guest.
This ain't the Lonnie show.
Right. Okay, I'm with you.
When I call your radio show, you the host.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you.
So I got another one. Who is your? I can't. Normally, I have a bit. It's called. It's an song, but we can't do that since church. But I'm talking about. Is there?
I'm not fooling with you.
Is there a song? Is there a song that when it come on, you just. You know, I'm talking about that song. Make you scrunch your face. You be stumped. I mean, you can be doing whatever, but when a song hit, you just go to another place. You forget. You just lose your mind. You just throw your hand. You just like it hits you. When it come on.
It's old though.
Oh, don't matter.
Changed.
Okay.
Tremaine Hawkins. And actually, anybody who sings it, if you can halfway sing, change will take a house.
Okay.
A wonderful change has come over me. That'll do it for me every time.
Non-gospel song.
Non-gospel song would have to be, now, I don't know if you know who this is called. I think they're called Red Hats or Purple Hats. But have you ever seen the Peloton commercial? Mm-hmm. The bike commercial?
Right.
Whatever track that is behind that bike commercial, I can be in someplace else in my house, not even looking at the commercial, and that track will come on, and I'll be like, oh!
Lonnie grew into a commercial.
I could not, for the longest, I asked everybody, who is that? And I finally found out it was either Red Hats or Purple Hats. I can't remember what it is, but the song is just as good for the whole song that it is on that commercial.
See, thankfully we now have Shazam. Because see, before Shazam and other apps, I would be listening to a song and then I'll be trying to find the 4 or 5 words in the lyrics, and I go type the words in, go to Google, put it in lyrics. Oh no, because it would. I love music, and it will drive me crazy if I cannot find who that is. I will go down a rabbit hole, and I wouldn't be able to go to sleep because it would bother me. No, who is it?
What song takes you there?
Oh,
Non-gospel.
oh my God, please, take your pick. I can go. Oh, B.B. King, Bobby Blue Bland. Is an album called "Together for the First Time." That's the way love is. I mean, that they kill it.
Okay.
They kill it. Let the good times roll. Kill it. I'm talking about that hit. Yo, we about to rock. Otis Clay live in Japan.
Wow.
Otis Clay.
I wasn't expecting
Otis
these.
Clay has a song's called Precious Precious. It's 13 minutes. There's a 6.5 minute organ solo by Charles Rogers. Bruh.
I ain't never heard it.
Bruh. And then last song called, that same CD called Holding On to a Dying Love. Now, my ex-wife hated when I played that song. But I understand why, because that's why she's ex. But it's the song.
And again, I don't know what camera I'm supposed to look at, but I am not fooling
the song
with Roland Martin.
When you hear the song, you're going to be like, that's a jam right there. Now, it's just, so, it hit, you like, oh yeah, Champagne, how about us?
All I'm thinking about is That's Why She's Ex. I don't care what you about to say next. All I can remember is That's Why She's Ex. This dude
But the song is called
crazy.
Holding On to a Dying Love.
I know, right? I ain't fooling with you, man. No, because I got an ex-wife too. So I'm not fooling with you.
Now
Don't give me a playlist for the
now
ex-wife.
Now you're going to leave here. You're going to be like, hit that song.
Right.
Sing it, Otis.
I'm not fooling with you. Nope. I'm checking out. I'm checking out.
See, all right, we done.
Man, it's
Appreciate
good
it,
to see
Doc.
you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Ain't nobody like you. I love you, man. I love you.
Appreciate it, my brother. Always good to see you.
Thank you, man.
All right.